Welcome to BAC Outdoors. Today we're at the base camp again, and we've made some improvements and updates to it. And I'll show you later in the video the camp. But right now we're gonna make a semi-raised bed, and Cade's cutting logs for his bed, and I cut some logs for my bed. And right now I'm working on making stakes to pound into the ground to put my logs in the middle. So I'm just gonna make probably about 1.5 feet maybe. Because you don't want to make them too short, because eventually you'll end up sharpening it at one of the ends with a knife or a hatchet. And I think that log's too big now. And just gonna again make my 4th. Oh. See, where'd the other one go? Oh, there we go. So now I have 4. They're not all the same. They're about the same size. And I'll sharpen one end of these, and I'll show you how to do that. And I'll show you when I pound them in. That's that. So I'll just set those there. Okay, you want the saw? Do you or not? Okay. Real quickly, I'll show you what Cade's doing. That's also something you want to be careful of. You don't want to, as you're cutting down the tree, you don't want to jam. You don't want to jam the saw, because with the little hand saws, you can sometimes bend them, and then the blades will bend, so they won't work very much. And so Cade's cutting those pieces, and the pieces that we're cutting, we're trying to make them. Mine would probably end up being like this tall. If you put them flat on the ground, they'd probably be like this tall, so that you can, so your head's not leaning off, and your feet aren't hanging off. And we're trying to make them probably about this thick, because we don't want really skinny ones, because then they'll break, and you don't want, I guess you could have really fat ones, but it's more work, and I don't really want to do that. So that's basically what we're doing right now. And in a couple minutes, once we get all of our pieces cut, we'll show you the base camp, and I'll show you what I'm doing for the bed. So right now, I'm dragging these posts, or the part of the bed that I'm gonna use, back to camp. Yeah. They're a little bit heavier than I thought they'd be, but that's okay. So real quickly, when we get back to camp here, I'll go over what we've done. So first off, the newest addition is the shelter. This morning we made a tripod to go in the middle, and then we put, like, I don't know what they're called, but like, it's not a tripod, but it's 2 posts tied together. Then we have a ridge pole, and we have that on the other side too. And the only reason we have 1 tarp on this side, because we didn't bring the other tarp out, and we didn't need that much shade anyway. And so this is probably gonna be right here. This area is probably gonna be where I sleep, and right there will be where Cade sleeps. And there's plenty of room here to lay down. You could easily fit 2 people laying next to each other in here if you had to. And you could probably easily fit another 2 people over there if you had to. And then one reason we did this design is because right under the tripod, there will probably be like a space here between the tarps. We can use this as like we could make a fire in here, but we're probably not going to, unless we really needed the warmth. We will put our gear there most likely, and then I'll show you right now. I'll make the posts. So right now, I'm gonna take my knife and I'm gonna sharpen one end of it. That did not work. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna sharpen this end. Just gonna take my knife, go like this. Of course, there's a knot right there. Well, never mind. I'm gonna sharpen this end. Hang on, this might be easier with the hatchet. So once you get all 4 sharpened, let's get all of them sharp. They don't have to be sharp, just, and the ground where we're at, it's not that, it's pretty soft. So they don't have to be real sharp at all. And once you got all of them done, you're just gonna take them and measure out where you're gonna start the bed. So I'll probably have my feet like right here. I might put it like, I'll put this right here. Put that in just like that. And then I'll lay down and measure to see where my head's at. So if I have feet there. My head will probably be, I'm going to end it like right here. Once you have that marked, you can line up with your other one. You just push it in, and then take your other two and see how wide you want it. So probably right here. So you can, so you're not like, don't feel like you're tight, and maybe a little bit more. Like you can't move at night at all. Because you don't want to, you want to be able to move around. So then this one, once you have the 3 and the 4th one, you should be able to navigate. This one will probably go like right here. Push that one in. And then once you have those in, you'll just take the logs that you have and set them in like that, and you should be good. Okay, where did I set the knife? Oh, right here. And then this is what my raised bed will be. Nothing fancy, just something off the ground. And I might make it higher someday, but for right now, I'm just gonna leave it like this. And the other things that we've done at the camp so far, we've made a bench here so we can sit on. We have a fire or something. We put rocks around the ring, and we dug out a hole and put a big flat rock in. And we've also made a fire reflector. All these things weren't that hard to make, and I think Kate will probably do the same thing with the logs. And that's it for today. Thank you for watching, and if you liked the video, please like and share, or leave a comment. If there's a specific video or topic you'd like me to talk about, leave that in the comments. Please subscribe if you haven't. I think that's it. And I don't care, just leave some sort of comment in the bottom if you like it, or something you want me to talk about, or if there's a question on how I made it, or what tools I'm using. Just leave that all down in the comments. Thanks for watching.